Morning, you're watching Breakfast with Bill Turnbull and Susanna Reid. Time for a summary of the main news this morning. Major changes to disability benefits begin today as the current disability living allowance begins to be phased out. Those are the main stories this morning. Carol will bring you a weather forecast in just a moment, but warning, it comes with a high pollen forecast as well, which means lots of sneezing.
Indeed. Back to our main story first, the independence payment.
Campaigners say that many genuinely disabled people could end up losing out in this shake-up. So let's talk about this with the Minister charged with rolling out the changes. That's estimates by Scope is that 600,000 people could lose out under this change. Do you think that 600,000 disabled people are not entitled to disability living allowance under the new scheme, personal independence payments? Are going to lose out.
So what we're doing...
170,000 people, even 170,000 people, no longer receiving the benefit. That is a huge number of people who now face the stress of losing something which has enabled them to do all sorts of things which they now face not being able to do. That's a concern, isn't it? Well, hang very much indeed. Perhaps you may have a view on that, and if you do, let us know.
20 minutes to 9.
Katie Tunstall first came to the public's attention almost 10 years ago. She was asked to play on the programme later with Jules Holland because of a last-minute cancellation. See her in just a moment. Here's a reminder, though, of some of her music, including that moment on that all-important Breakthrough show. About the fact that you found it hard to believe that the album came about at all, because obviously losing your dad is a really significant moment for anybody, but your father was very involved in what you did.
And I was in Sheffield, so I had to jump on a train.
On Katie's new album is Invisible Empire, Crescent Moon, and you are singing what for us?
I'm going to sing Feel It All.
Right, thanks very much.
Let's get a plug into the studio. Carol has the weather for us.
Indeed, in a rather special garden for hay fever sufferers.
Morning. Out in a beautiful garden for us this morning is Carol, and it is a particularly beautiful garden for hay fever sufferers, isn't it, Carol? Terrific stuff.